We have spent a lot of time on the price of freedom the last several years talking about the major health problems Vietnam veterans are facing due to exposure to Agent Orange. But right now, for most people who served in Thailand during the war, even though similar herbicides were used on the bases and posts there, only a small percentage are getting approved for benefits linked to that exposure.
We're dying every day. Every day we have men and women, that nurses and clerks and everything like that are dying from this crap. And the United States government just sits back and goes,
Roger Jones served in the Air Force during Vietnam. He was 20 years old in 1969 when he was sent to Thailand. He says herbicides were used to kill vegetation on the two bases where he was stationed and many others.
There's several different agent types. There's Agent Orange, Agent Blue, Agent Purple, Agent Green, Agent White. All of them have one thing in common. They all have dioxin and mixed in with it, which we all know that dioxin is a deadly chemical that affects the human body. It tears it up slowly but surely.
If you were in country in Vietnam and you have any of these 14 illnesses on the VA's website, the VA will give you medical coverage because of Agent Orange exposure. A recently signed law, the Blue Water Navy Act, allows coverage for the same conditions if you were on a Navy vessel that operated not more than 12 nautical miles from Vietnam shores. But if you served in Thailand, only those who serve as, quote, involved duty on or near the perimeters of military bases get the coverage.
This is 5 denials from the Veterans Administration.
I went to Cleveland and sat down with Roger Jones and 4 other veterans who served in Thailand during Vietnam. All 5 of these men have illnesses on that VA list, but most of their claims have been denied.
Well, I've had triple bypass surgery. I got 7 stents and a defibrillator, pacemaker, and don't know anyone in my family's ever had heart trouble like this.
Now, there's a group of bills in Congress that would give these veterans access to benefits due to exposure. Roger Jones is now 70 years old. He has Parkinson's disease and other illnesses on the VA list. He and these other men need help, and they need it now.
The thing about it is, we were all killed in Southeast Asia. Our bodies just haven't quit yet. I mean, this stuff is killing us.
And right now, there's a push across the country called the Orange Envelope Campaign. Veterans like these men are sending orange envelopes to lawmakers, letting them know how badly that they need help. I spoke with the office of the congressman who introduced these bills in the House to help these veterans, Bruce Westerman of Arkansas. Currently, H.R. 2200 has 41 co-sponsors, and H.R. 2201 has 25 co-sponsors. There's also companion legislation in the Senate. I also reached out to the congressmen who represent our area. Tom Graves is a co-sponsor of the legislation. Chuck Fleischman's office says he will support these bills when they come up for a vote. Scott Desjardins' office says they're reviewing the bills, and we're still waiting to hear from Mark Meadows. Also, one of the men we talked to since that interview has received a higher disability rating from the VA. The other 4 are still waiting for help.